We have the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. This is your Week 9 2023 prediction and preview video. Hit subscribe button if you're new. Also, hit the like button. The Philadelphia Eagles are running things right now. They are 7-1, and the one loss they have is against the New York Jets because of all the turnovers that happened on that side of the ball involving Jalen Hurts, and Devontae Smith had a lot of major drops in that game, and Lane Johnson went out in that game. But besides that one game, the Philadelphia Eagles have been dominant this season. They have a very strong defense, not the same defense as they had last season, but it still has been very good, and their offense has been very solid as well. Jalen Hurts in this game is going to have to come up big because you're going against a tough Dallas Cowboys team that just blew the doors off the Los Angeles Rams a week before. You look at Jalen Hurts from last game against the Washington Commanders, he was tremendous. 29 of 38, 319 passing yards, and 4 touchdowns passing. He only got sacked twice, and they also ran the football effectively enough with DeAndre Swift. He had 16 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown. Now, the very interesting thing, when you go against the Dallas Cowboys team, they have a tendency on certain games to give up a lot of rushing yards, and they have a tendency to go out there and hit the running back when it's too late when he gets to the second level. Obviously, try to run the football on his Dallas Cowboys team and work off of play action. Avoid certain defensive players on this team as well in terms of just throwing at them in coverage. And I'm talking about Micah Parsons, and I'm talking about Deron Bland. Deron Bland has been a pick six goon with the Dallas Cowboys, but go out there, get the ball to A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, and you can be in a very good situation. It's going to come down to the offensive play caller for the brand new offensive play caller and Coach Johnson. Last season, they had Shane Steichen calling plays. This season, they have been very touch and go. Certain drives, they look good. Other drives, not so much. He's going to have to be on his P's and Q's in this game and call a perfect game, almost how he called last week with Jalen Hurts and crew. But definitely go out there, get the ball to A.J. Brown early and Dallas Goedert, and you can be in a very good situation, but definitely try to run the football as much as possible with DeAndre Swift and crew, and get Jalen Hurts on the move as well. He only had 4 carries last week, which is a good thing and a weird thing as well, because Jalen Hurts has proved this season he can pass the football effectively, but his best strength are still his legs. Now, the defense of the Philadelphia Eagles, it's been very interesting. Yes, they just gave up 31 points to the Washington Commanders, but the Washington Commanders always have a close game with the Philadelphia Eagles. They have very good defensive players. When you look at guys like Jalen Carter, who has been phenomenal this season, he's questionable for this game. You have Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, and Brandon Graham. All those guys are going to be essential in this game. You want to put a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott and force him to throw the football into coverage. That's what you want him to do, because usually when that happens, a lot of interceptions come out of it as well. And Dak Prescott is a quarterback that is prone to turnovers in certain moments in games, but getting pressure on him would definitely help out in that situation. I'm looking at Darius Slay in the secondary, same with the brand new safety Kevin Byard that they made a trade with the Tennessee Titans to go get, and James Bradbury. They have a defense that can go out there, neutralize Tony Pollard, keep him in the backfield, and make sure you blow up those run plays and make Dak Prescott beat you, and you can take away CeeDee Lamb. You can be in a very good situation, but do not let CeeDee Lamb single-handedly be the receiving threat that can beat you in this game. Make Dak Prescott throw the ball to guys like Brandon Cooks and Jake Ferguson, and you can be in a very good situation. I'm also looking at Hassan Reddick to make a big play in this game as well. Now, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. It's a very weird season. They have 2 weird losses. The first one against the Arizona Cardinals, half the offensive line was hurt, but a lot of people don't want to talk about that. And their second weird loss was a bad loss against the San Francisco 49ers, but that's in the rearview mirror. Last week, they had a very impressive win over the Los Angeles Rams. They dominated for the entire game. They kept things going. They were able to go out there, take care of the football. Yes, Dak Prescott did have 1 bad interception, but besides that, he was very good on the day, and they found a way to put a lot of pressure on Matthew Stafford and get turnovers out of him as well. Dak Prescott had 4 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, and got sacked 3 times. In this game, take care of Dak Prescott, and he just has to be calm. Mike McCarthy's going to have to call a better game plan against the Eagles than he did against the San Francisco 49ers a couple weeks ago. Do not throw all those slant passes underneath, because the Philadelphia Eagles linebackers and corners can sit on that and they can take the ball away. Try to run the football with Tony Pollard. Last week was not his best day in terms of just running the football. He only had 12 carries for 53 yards, but he's going to have to be essential in this game. Get the run game going, work off of play action, and get the ball to CeeDee Lamb early. CeeDee Lamb had 12 catches for 158 receiving yards last week and 2 receiving touchdowns. He's going to have to be a guy that finds his way through the secondary and come up big with Dak Prescott in this game. Same with Brandon Cooks as well, who had a phenomenal play last week, and he also ended the game with a receiving touchdown. And Jake Ferguson is a very solid, for sure-handed tight end. Not on the same level as Dalton Schultz a year ago, but he's very good for this team. But go out there, run the football, and take care of the football as well. Defensively, for the Dallas Cowboys, take the run game away and pressure Jalen Hurts and move Micah Parsons around and get him going. Micah Parsons is one of the best defensive players in the NFL. He's going to have to come up big in this game against Jalen Hurts, and they're going to need the whole defense to come up big as well. I'm looking at guys like DeMarcus Lawrence. Go out there and set the tone and get aggressive and stop the run. Usually, when they go against teams like this, the Dallas Cowboys have a tendency to back away from aggression. Set the tone and get aggressive with the Philadelphia Eagles. You can be in a very good situation. I'm very comfortable with the Dallas Cowboys secondary. They've played solid since Trevon Diggs suffered a torn ACL. Like I mentioned earlier before in the video, Deron Bland has been a pick-six goon with this team. Anytime he gets his hand on the football, he's taking it to the house. He's going to be very essential in this game, and the same with Stephon Gilmore. So the veteran defensive players have to come up, take the run game away, and force Jalen Hurts to turn the football over. Ultimately, it's going to come down to the coaches in this game. How will the offensive coordinator call the game with Jalen Hurts and that crew, and how will Mike McCarthy handle Dak Prescott in this game? Will he go conservative, or will he let Dak Prescott go all out and risk him throwing some interceptions? I do have the Philadelphia Eagles winning this game 31-24, but let me know in the comment section below, who do you have winning this game, the Philadelphia Eagles or the Dallas Cowboys? If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.